Hey guys, it's Zane Truesdale 1987 here again with a bit of a meta deck rant, if you will. It's the 13th of September 2010 and pretty much I went down to a local tournament the other week because my friend was in there. I thought I'd go down and I'll watch you do, because it'd be fun. It'd be fun to go down there and see all these. I might even get a few trades in. So I went down there, and about 90% of the duelists there were using meta decks, which included Blackwings, X-sabers, and whatnot. Those sort of things. The new style meta decks. And it's a bit of a letdown because the meta decks these days are all the same. Like, well, X-sabers and whatnot, and Blackwings, they all seem to special summon each other out to the field, and then they can just go, boom, synchro, 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 and then attack. Yeah, special summoning all over the place, and then they start attacking, bam, 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 synchro, bam, and there we go. And it's all boring. Myself, I tend to prefer older style generation of dueling, like using some of the old cards, like the original Ritual Blackluster Soldier, the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the Gate Guardian. Some of the older style cards that are still lying around. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that. Some of the old style cards that are still lying around, but excruciatingly powerful. Like the old fusion decks. I mean, the Thousand Eyes Restrict, one of the most powerful monsters in the game, and he's strong. He's strong to boot as well. You don't even need to summon Relinquish. Just polymerization with him and Thousand Eyes idle in your hand, and off you go. You got nothing to worry about. Thousand Eyes Restrict is awesome. Although I will not complain about all types of meta deck. The first style meta decks that came out were obviously the Elemental Heroes. Now, they were the first sort of meta decks that came out, followed shortly by the Crystal Beasts. And those sort of meta decks I don't mind because they're quite fun. You know, they don't special summon all over the place like with effects. They use magics and traps to maybe get, let's say, one Crystal Beast to your hand, or two maybe. You know, those sort of things I'm not overly fussed about using the spell cards. Using Blackwing's abilities, it's a bit ridiculous. I think it's a bit boring. Although synchro summoning into powerful monsters and then again into even more powerful monsters is quite challenging, I will say that much. But it's still not fun. I mean, they had those sort of challenges years ago. Put in the Ultimate Dragon with the Blackluster Soldier for the Dragon Master Knight. That wasn't an easy task, because you'd have to use at least 2 polymerizations, even if you didn't have Dragon's Mirror and whatnot. Or Future Fusion. Actually, Future Fusion you couldn't use. Or could you? Here's a question for all you viewers out there. If you were to use Future Fusion, could you take the Ultimate Dragon from your Fusion deck and the Blackluster Soldier from your deck and make the Dragon Master Knight? That's what I want to know, actually, thinking about it now. So it's a bit of a off-topic thing, but answer that if you can do, that'd be great. I don't think you might need... I think you probably could do. I think. Because it sends them from the graveyard. It sends them from the deck to the graveyard. Maybe include the fusion deck, or extra deck, we don't know, but answer that for me, please. I preferably prefer older style decks, like sitting down and building it yourself. That's my option, that's what I choose to do. And it works just fine. It actually makes you a stronger duelist, because not only does it... With the new structure decks, it's pretty much a deck already. And there's virtually nothing you can do to, like, get a few extra cards for extra support, but you don't need to add anything to it for some real proper fun. So I prefer getting a bunch of cards and saying, okay, well, this is my strategy, let's build around the strategy. That's what I like. So I'd like to offer this challenge to all you YouTube viewers out there who use meta decks. Think of a strategy that you would personally want to use that doesn't include the meta deck, and get random cards and build your own deck out of random things. Like, say you use something you've never used before, like example, insects, spellcasters. I don't remember the last time I saw those sort of decks lying around in tournaments. These days it's all the new X-sabers, the black wings. People know how to use them, but they don't know how to play properly. I was in a tournament a while ago and some little kid didn't know how to synchro someone properly. He went into Stardust Dragon with having 7 stars. He needed 8, and I said, "You've only got 7 there, mate. You need 8. "Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, you do. It has to be equal. It's like ritual something. It has to be an equal number. Rituals is like 8 or more, but with synchros, it's got to be precise. So. But yeah, I offer you the challenge. Build a deck that isn't meta based, and try and perfect it, fine tune it. Think, okay, well, let's try it out. Have a few duels. Okay, this is where I'm going wrong. Let's try something else. Take those out, put these ones in. That works a bit better, but this bit's a bit behind. So chuck that card out, put a new one in. I implore you, please try it. It's actually quite fun. Although sometimes I think, for God's sake, meta decks are so much easier. That is the case, although they are quite stronger, and I have lost a couple of times to some Blackwing decks. It's worse dueling. It's not proper. It's too quick. So I'd throw a longer duel, because then you get to use every single card. When you're about to deck out, that's where I like the end of a duel. I mean, this is about, I don't know, about a 43 card deck, although the sleeves make it look a lot bigger than that. But I like to use all of my cards for the sake of using them. So, you know, I think use a deck that will go near your end. You know, that didn't actually make any sense, but I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Build a deck and just don't try meta. Try something new, because it may just surprise you, and it will turn you into better duelists for it, because you'll recognise better cards than some of the meta cards already out there, and you won't need to use Blackwings. Trust me. Anyways, it's time for me to go. I've been ZaneTrueSteel1987. I hope that you feel a little bit more enlightened about older style dueling and meta decks, you know, whatever. If you do take up the challenge that I've offered in building your own deck, then upload a video of your deck, or how well it plays, and put it as a response to this video, so we can all see how well you've done. Which is what I'd like to see. Yeah. If you take offence to it, then you know that's not my goal. I'm just saying, try something new, because it may just help you into a better duelist. Anyway, I'm ZaneTrueSteel1987, and it's time for me to bid you adieu. See you later, guys.